What's good, y'all? It's your boy Fuego Zay, and today we're going to be talking about the shoot I had with the Lumix s5II this week. A lot going on, not going to lie, extremely busy. Work, kids, trying to shooting their stuff and then also editing their stuff. But also, I'm trying to shoot and edit my own things so we could get the ball rolling on this channel, but extremely busy. So let's talk about the shoot I had. I have some homies, and I met these guys through work a while back, and we've just kept in contact, and I've actually shot an ad for them before for their shutter company. Now, they were going to go and install some shutters or some roller shades, something like that, in a performance shop, like a car performance shop. So I had to pull up. I had no idea what I was working with, so I couldn't really make a shot list. So I just had to roll with the punches, and you just got to be quick on your feet when you're in that situation. So let's check out this video. Video obviously is for social media. Now, I didn't know what to do. I was unprepared. So when I seen the sign, I said, okay, if I can frame that sign and have them drive up, that would be super dope. That would be like a cool shot. So I'm sitting here processing as I'm going, because you have to always worry about a story. The best ads and commercials, they always have a little story. They don't just show the product. They have some background to it. So I wanted to show them coming and doing an install, but they had to do certain things like pull up to the spot. They had to go inside. They had to uninstall the shutters that were there previously and then install the shutters. And then, of course, you want them to speak to the camera and give whatever information they need to give for their ad. So here, I'm starting the story. Frame them coming in. Play this real quick. Boom. Now, I had longer shots, but there's maybe like 5 people I send the video to or I show the video to, and I get their feedback, because not everything I think is going to be good is good for the public. So they gave me feedback. They said it was too long. There were certain things they didn't like, and I removed whatever I had to. So these clips are much shorter. 60 seconds is good for video if you have to explain something long, but I always say 30 seconds is the sweet spot. If you really want to go crazy viral, probably 15 seconds. But here we go. They're walking in. Now, each of those shots I had to set up. Them parking, one shot. Then I had to get them walking towards the front door, then towards the door from the corner perspective. So it's all setting up. I see where they're going. And then I had one open the door and then stay on the outside walking in. Mind you, those shutters were already inside that they're holding, but I told them, hey, act like you guys are bringing this in. Sometimes you got to fake it, set up shots. They walk in. It's not very large. It was very, very cramped in there, very small. I'm trying to work with what I have, so I'm trying to make it seem like he's already walked far. Right? Set up, uninstall. I'm getting the brother involved. Later in the videos I recorded, you see him taking it down by himself, but I'm telling him, I'll grab that from him. It's try to get them both in frame. Oh, that one's cool right there. This shot right here, it took a long time to get this shot, only because, one, I wanted to make sure I had enough length in the shot. So I had him start from the top, because he already had pulled it down. He was already checking it. I said, maybe that'd be a cool shot. But I had him pull it all the way down. And as he was going down, I kept rolling all the way to the bottom. And the reason why is because sometimes you think you might have a shot, but you didn't record long enough. And I seen like Premiere Pro, they have a new extended generative AI feature, which is cool, but I rather get it in camera. So what I usually do, especially for social media clips, is I will record 5 seconds, and I'll count it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's already out the frame. But I wanted to get a bunch of angles to make sure, one, that I did get the angle I actually wanted, but two, if you see right there, he's installing the shutter, so the sun is extremely bright, and I don't have an ND filter. And then plus, if I put an ND filter on, I don't have a light inside to light the scene. So I'm trying to play with the lighting and different angles just so I don't get so much brightness that it's completely blown out. But I think I did a pretty good job on this shot, honestly. So, and there, I'm holding the camera down low because there's only so many shots I can get of them standing and drilling something in. That's kind of what they do over and over again. But I'm trying to figure out, they're going to keep seeing these shots. And I even told them when I was there, like, I don't want to keep getting the same side of you guys. I want to get different angles because the shots are starting to become repetitive and boring. So from this angle, I had my camera angled upwards, and I had my screen facing me. So I'm looking at the angle, shooting down. Now, one thing I want to say is, and it's a pro tip for you guys out there who are just starting, you don't want to make sudden movements. If you're going to do one movement, commit to that movement. You don't want to go bop, 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 unless you're tracking something. But normally from one side to the other, you're not really bop, 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 going crazy up, down. You just want to commit to one movement and make it smooth. Even though this one has IBIS in it, and it's probably the best IBIS in the game, you just still want to make sure that you pull one motion, 5 seconds. For me, that's how I do it. So this one was a little awkward because I couldn't really get the angle right and pull back. So I did that in post. So you'll see the quick zoom out is in Premiere. Oh, I got to play it up here. Boom. I did that in Premiere. Now this, funny about this shot here is he wasn't going to get nothing on that side. He was actually digging on the other side. And I said, hey, could you do that on this side? And it's perfect because the sun's hitting on that side. And I had to wedge myself between him and the wall right here to get this. Now, everything on here is shot with the kit lens. Just because you have a kit lens doesn't mean you can't go out there and create beautiful things. Lighting, storytelling, and obviously the color grade alone could get you so far. You got to, whatever you're lacking in, you got to push everything else to the maximum. So I have a 20-60 here. I'm with the 20. I'm shooting open gate, trying to get as much footage as possible. And I felt like this was a good shot too. There we go, to the same stuff. Little repetitive. Now there, on that shot, my buddy actually told me, hey, I didn't really see what it looked like after taking some of his critique into the footage. I added that shot there. But there was so much tires and all kinds of stuff in the way, so I could only get that much without making it look too ugly. What am I doing here? And then here, this twin is pretty shy, and it was kind of hard for him to get this down, but we kept going through it. So we had like 20 takes here, and I just let him do his thing. He's talking, pulls it down. I mean, it's super dope, super short, and I think we killed it here. And then boom, brought in the Preferred Shutters logo, and I felt like everything meshed well together. The only thing is they wanted to give a shout out to Vegas Performance. So we had one of the Vegas Performance employees record a video. I thought the video was like, it just sucked. He just didn't know how to talk and really do his thing. But it is what it is. I removed it, and then they asked me, can you please put the segment in? And let me show you guys this. I told them that, hey, I know you guys are posting on your website. I also have the wide version because we have 6K open gate. And let me just show you guys this real quick. Boom. And I personally prefer the wide version. This one just looks better. The shots look better. It's not so crammed. It's so beautiful. I was saying the shot was unpredictable. We didn't know what we were going into, but I think that we did a good job. I've spent an hour editing this because I had about 20 minutes of footage. I felt like we accomplished what we needed to, but everything was shot in Vlog, and I used Cineprint 16 as a power grade, and I just threw it on there real quick and simple. Shout out to whoever made Cineprint 16. Thank you very much. I rock that a lot in my videos. Man, tell me what you guys think. Do you guys think that the video was nice? It looked good? Do you guys hate the shots? What would you guys do differently in this situation? Please like, subscribe, and leave a comment below. Tell me everything you would have done different. Thank you guys. I'll see y'all next week. Peace.